What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me. So, if you're new to this channel, over the past few weeks, I've been doing like a weekly analysis of Justin Fields' play as a starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. Today I'm gonna continue doing so. So today the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Indianapolis Colts by a score of 24-27. However, this loss was not on Justin Fields. As a matter of fact, today's loss really showed why Justin is QB1 for this team. Seriously showed why he was QB1. At one point, y'all, the Steelers were down by a score of 17-0, right? And they came back to score 24 points. And Justin Fields is really the main reason why they came back to score those points. And why they were looking, at least like why they were having some type of success offensively. It was because of Justin Fields, right? He was the reason why today's game was close. He was the sole reason why this team had a chance to win. For sure, right? He finished the game with a total of 367 yards and 3 touchdowns. He was 22 for 34 passing the football, and he had 312 passing yards, the most he's had in a while as a quarterback. He finished the day with 55 rushing yards, 1 passing touchdown, and 2 rushing touchdowns, right? This is the best quarterback performance we've seen in Pittsburgh in years. Since Big Ben was Big Ben, for real. This is the best quarterback performance we've seen on this football team. He protected the ball for the most part, right? Protected the ball for the most part and put the team on his back after a really, really bad fumble. Y'all see my son stepping up in here for a minute, man. But yeah, 1 second, y'all. My bad, y'all. My son be coming in here when I'm making videos trying to see what I got going on, man. But if y'all hear him stimming in the background, like I told y'all before, my son has an autism diagnosis, right? That's why I wear this puzzle piece pendant on my necklace. And sometimes you'll hear him making some noises, and what he's trying to do is trying to stimulate himself, right? Trying to get himself stimulated, probably overstimulated, trying to regulate himself. Trying to regulate himself a little bit. But anyway, so this, like I said before, this is the best quarterback performance I've seen in Pittsburgh in years, right? And then after a really bad fumble, he put the team on his back for real. In past years, if the Pittsburgh Steelers go down 17-0, they would have lost this game at least 27-10. 27-10, they would have not fought back like this, especially on the offensive side of the football. They really would not. They fought back hard and valiantly on a day where their defense was putrid, okay? And I know a lot of y'all were waiting for a loss to come so you can say, aha, we told y'all Justin Fields can't lead them to wins when the defense is really, really bad. But the defense was bad from the jump, really. And I believe they kind of helped to lose the game from the very, very beginning. The defense was bad from the jump, and they were playing catch up all the way through and through. And Justin Fields was still leading the charge to drive them down the field. And they had some momentum killing plays for real. But I really want to say, because people love, first let me say this. I don't think wins and losses is not a quarterback stat to me. And I always make this point. I've said this in previous videos of mine. When Justin Fields was a starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears, not last year, but the year before that, our defense was abysmal. Horrid. We were giving up 35 points a game. So 1 month in a year, the Bears had the highest scoring offense, and that was really because of Justin Fields, using his legs, using his arm to get us downfield. We were marching downfield in ways I had never seen the Bears march downfield. I'm 31 years old. I ain't never seen the Bears really have a real strong offense. The defense was always a scoring defense, and we had a scoring special teams with Devin Hester, okay? And the defense put us in good field position a lot of times too. Special teams put us in good position too. But anyway, right, during that month, 1 month of play, we had the highest scoring offense, and we still was losing games because the defense was so horrible. So let me just say, wins and losses is not a quarterback stat to me, right? What I assess is how the quarterback plays in these games, especially these big games, games in general. When a team needs a score, how do they respond? When a team is down by a lot, do they lay down? Did the quarterback rally the troops and lead big drives downfield in order for the team to get back into the game? That's what Justin Fields did, right? And he had some stuff go wrong for him and his squad. In particular, bro, that George Pickens fumble in the red zone on the 4-yard line, horrible. horrid, right? Especially after an outstanding drive, Justin Fields leading you down the field, 90 yards to fumble, lose the ball. Come on, like that cannot happen. That cannot happen. That is abysmal, you know. But again, Justin, he was the real reason why they was in the game and they had life and had a chance to win was because of him, man, using his legs, using his arm, like really out there willing and dealing and looking like a real QB1 for this franchise going forward. But anyway, so what went wrong? The center snapped the ball when Justin Fields wasn't ready, miscommunication, snapped the ball back, 20 yards back, right? That ain't gonna work at all. Then, during the 2-minute drill, Najee Harris, like, bro, he didn't go out of bounds. Bro, go out of bounds. Stop the clock, dog. This is your 4th year. Go out of bounds, bro. Come on, man. It's a lot of bad clock management for real. And then Mike T, I love Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin, my guy, my fraternity brother, Cap Alpha Psi, yo to the noose, right? That's my dude. Great coach for me, for real. But him not using that final timeout to stop the clock from running and help the offense out, bro, that's crazy. That is a momentum killer. And again, bad clock management all the way across the board from this team, man. A lot of bad clock management. But what I saw from Justin Fields today, the fight in him, the way, again, to put the team on your back. When you know y'all ain't got nothing going offensively, turnovers happening, defense not looking good, for you to make this game competitive after being down 17-0 says a lot about his resolve as a player and a lot about his character and a lot about what he's made of. You know what I mean? Certain throws he was making, right? Good decisions he's making, using his legs, knowing when to throw when he uses his legs. Very smart player. And again, he's progressing tremendously. Every game, he's throwing for more passing yards, looking better as a passer, looking more comfortable. And he will continue to do that going forth, right? Because I just know a lot of people were waiting for this moment, especially people like Shady McCoy. Couldn't wait for Justin to lose and say, the moment I told you, the moment the defense don't play well, the moment they don't play like the Steelers defense, they losing. He wasn't the reason why they lost this game, y'all. He was not, and a blind man could see that, man. You know what I mean? Like, a blind man could see that. He was the sole reason this team had a chance to win, especially if you watch that game. And honestly, for real, you stick with that young fella. You stick with that young fella, man. Like, no picks, nothing like that. Stick with the young fella. He get more comfortable, and as the season goes on, chemistry will get better and better. And I believe going forth, especially if they don't make these silly mistakes, they can win. They can still win games when they down, especially if they don't make fumbling the ball and all that type of stuff, right? They still can win games where they're down, and he can be the reason why they make these comebacks. He can make game. I believe he has what it takes to make game-winning drives. I really do. And I think under Mike Tomlin and the coaching staff, he will develop properly. They will play to his strengths, and he will keep improving as the weeks go on, man. But you hear my son in the background. But yeah, I just had to make this video, man, because again, I know a lot of people are gonna see that and say, aha. They were waiting for this aha moment for Justin Fields to lose, just to say, we told you if the Steelers defense is not, if they don't ball out of their mind. And yeah, your defense is not going to be excellent every game. We understand that. I know that. I've been watching football for a long time to understand they're not going to be just absolutely brilliant every single game unless they're the 2000 Ravens or something like that, right? Let's shoot the 2000 Baltimore Ravens. But yeah, the defense was not good. They weren't good. And gave up a lot of points. Offense making blunders and all of that at times. But he was the constant for this team. He was today. And I don't know who they play next week. I got to check them out. I don't know who they play next. But I feel like if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan and you saw this, you have to, in your mind, I feel like this is a positive going forward. You look at this and say, man, he the one for us. He the QB1. You have a silver lining. You say, man, young boy really kept us in the game. He kept us competitive and brought us back. And you like, yo, we'll take that. Because like I said before, like, this is the best quarterback performance in years that the Pittsburgh Steelers have seen. What's the boy name? Mason Rudolph now, and Kenny Pickett and Mitch Trubisky. It been crazy over there in Pittsburgh, man. But I think right now you have a guy who can lead the charge for you going forward and will develop properly. but he just needs a lot of the what's going on around him, or not what's going on. You gotta limit those turnovers. You gotta limit turnovers in critical moments, man. Like I said, they driving down. They drove all the way downfield and then fumble the ball in the red zone. Like, come on, man. George Pickens, man. So, yeah, but, you know, like I said, this is a positive game for Justin Fields. And this, in a loss, to me, he showed you why he is QB1 for this football team, man. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out, y'all. Peace.